that is just such a cool concept. What's up, Raging Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching The Road to TF5. This is Webster's. We're talking about Transformers last night. This episode number 131, and in this episode, the very first thing that I like to do is wish a big happy birthday to Optimus Prime, Roblox, and more, and also Gamer for Life. Happy birthday to both y'all. Hope you have a good one. Thank you for being part of the Raging Nation. Now, in this episode, what we're going to talk about is the next theatrical trailer for Transformers last night. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are really anxious to see the next trailer, especially since the Kids' Choice Awards extended TV spot and clip were pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome, wasn't it? We got to see a lot of new elements that we didn't get to see in the Super Bowl TV spot, and also the teaser, which came out in December. We got to see Decepticons, explosions, Crosshairs and Hound, and also mini Dinobots. Ain't that something? Well, I'm sure a lot of you guys want to see more, especially since the extended TV spot has got us very, very excited. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see more. Well, apparently it's coming. We're going to talk about the next trailer in this episode, but before we talk about that, I would just like to follow up on a couple of things that I overlooked in my review analysis for the Kids' Choice Awards extended TV spot. In the previous episode, I talked a lot about what took place during the extended TV spot. There was a lot happening within that 1 minute. And one of those scenes was a very, very busy scene where Mark Wahlberg and Isabella Moner were running away from cars being flipped and explosions. It was a really, really busy scene. But apparently, if you look very closely in the background, Barricade's alt mode is there. The police car is right there, and I totally missed it, and I would like to thank every single one of you guys who pointed it out in the YouTube comment section. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. That makes the scene even more exciting. You guys got very good eyes. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Now, the next thing that I'd like to talk about is Liquid Energon. Remember that one scene in the extended TV spot where Isabella Moner was swinging these two bottles of green liquid that were on carabiners? I said that Isabella Moner was swinging them for two reasons. Well, potentially one of two reasons. And that is she's throwing it as an explosive device, like a bomb, or she's throwing it to pass precious cargo, like precious materials, to somebody else. It is potentially none of those things. I would like to give a big shout out to the following people. And that would be Tom Hyde, Luis Torres Rico, Predaking 138, Lama Wolf, Kenneth Young, Calum Porteous, and also Shane Platts. And you guys are awesome because you guys came up with this theory where the Energon was actually something that was going to be thrown onto the TRF sentries because the TRF sentries have Energon detectors. And if they detect Energon, their duty is to blast them. I didn't even think about that, and that's totally brilliant. Like, seriously, that is brilliant. If you came up with that idea on your own, you guys are awesome because I couldn't even think of that. But, like, that's just totally, like, brilliant. And if that was really true, like if that is really what Isabella Moner is doing with the Liquid Energon, the writers are totally on the right track. Because that is just such a cool concept. You know, you got these TRF sentries and they got Energon detectors on them. So what's the best thing to do next is try to get the Energon away from you. So put it on something else that you want to destroy. And that is another TRF sentry. Spoiler alert. Potential spoiler alert. I don't even know if that's for sure, but if that really happens, that is a really, really brilliant gimmick. So thank you so much to every single one of you guys that pointed that out. That is awesome. And I just loved reading that theory. Like when I read it, I was like, wow, that is freaking cool. Like that's freaking brilliant. So anyways, moving on, what we're going to talk about is the next trailer. Now, when I posted that episode where I talked about when the next trailer is happening, I said that it was going to come out, or rather the final trailer is going to come out in late May to mid-April. Why? Because the last 4 films have always released their final trailer between late April to mid-May. That's what I was going by. Apparently, there's a new trailer. And, okay, here's what's going on. There's 2 things that are going on. First thing that I'd like to point out is CinemaCon. CinemaCon is a convention where the attendees are the theater owners. And then the people who are doing the companies that are exhibiting their products and services are movie studios, and also, I guess, companies that supply services to theater owners. For example, a new popcorn machine or something like that. So, of course, big movie studios are going to be there. Paramount Pictures is going to be there. And if Paramount Pictures is going to be there, they're most likely going to want to promote Transformers Last Night. And I think that's a great opportunity for Michael Bay and co. to present something for Transformers Last Night. And the main reason why is because Transformers Last Night is that type of movie. It's the type of movie where you would want to present at CinemaCon. After all, it uses the latest in not only visual effects, but also sound and also camera technology. Like, that's the stuff that Michael Bay goes crazy for. And Michael Bay is an avid attender, or rather exhibitor, or panelist at CinemaCon. So most likely they're going to show something if they are presenting. Most likely they're presenting. So they're either going to show a clip, like a new clip number 2, a sizzle reel, which is like a highlight of all these things going on, which includes behind the scenes footage and new footage from the actual movie. But they could also potentially show a new trailer. Now, I was thinking, nah, they couldn't show a new trailer just because, well, they typically show the final trailer, like 6 weeks before the actual release of the film, which is late April to mid-May. But it looks like Transformers Last Night could potentially be way ahead of schedule in their post-production, because based on the information here presented at the Alberta Culture and Tourism page on their Alberta Film Ratings section, it shows that Transformers Last Night Trailer 2 has been rated. And it's been rated PG. The running time is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And now we have our first little bit of solid information for the next trailer for Transformers Last Night. Now, this is a pretty big deal because they've never done this before, as in releasing a trailer in March. And not only that, trailer number 2 could potentially be the second of 3 trailers. And I'm talking about 3 full-length theatrical trailers. Typically, or rather always in the past, they've only released trailer number 1 and a final trailer. But between that, Super Bowl TV spots. And of course, a lot of TV spots, which come after the final trailer. But besides that, nothing else. So this could be the first time that they're actually releasing 3 theatrical trailers. 3 full-length theatrical trailers. And by full-length, I mean over 2 minutes long. That's a pretty big deal. That means they're upping their marketing. And I think they're doing this mainly because they want to get make that big push. This is Michael Bay's last Transformers film, as in like last Transformers film that he's gonna direct. He's gonna go out with a bang, go for broke, no holds barred, balls to the wall, just go all out with the marketing, because they obviously, Paramount Pictures, Hasbro, and Michael Bay, they want to make this the biggest one. And the best thing to do is just to market the hell out of this film, especially since they know, or rather believe, that they're very confident with their product, especially with the new writers. So they really want to push their product. And Kids' Choice Awards, CinemaCon, and potentially the MTV Movie Awards, which I'm not sure when that takes place. I think that takes place, anyways, a couple months later. Those are great opportunities for them to really push out their product, which is, of course, the Transformers Last Night film. So, looks like it's happening. Now, since this film has been rated, since the trailer has been rated, we can expect it to come pretty soon. Now, when's the next opportunity for them to release this trailer? Well, of course, there's CinemaCon, but when are they going to release it theatrically? Well, the next film from Paramount Pictures is Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell is presented in IMAX 3D. Transformers Last Night is also presented in IMAX 3D. So this is the perfect opportunity for them to release it theatrically. So, here's what I gather. At CinemaCon, on one of those days, from what I've read, March 28th, there's going to be panels and presentations for Transformers Last Night. And then Ghost in the Shell comes out on March 31st. So, I gather that at CinemaCon, the attendees will be able to watch the trailer for the very first time, and then we're going to be able to read trailer descriptions. And then once the release of Ghost in the Shell rolls around, then we'll be able to get to see trailer number 2. As for the final trailer, I'm pretty sure that's still happening. Late April to mid-May. Like I said before, what's going to happen, or at least what I believe is going to happen, 3 full-length theatrical trailers. A big marketing push is happening. And like I said, Michael Bay's going out with a bang. They're going to push the hell out of this movie. They're going to market the hell out of it. And they're going to be spending lots of money just to make sure this film makes the money that they want to make back. After all, Dark of the Moon is still the highest grossing Transformers live action film. Age of Extinction is still right up there, but it didn't make as much money as Dark of the Moon. They want Transformers Last Night to make way more money than Transformers Dark of the Moon. And by doing that, they gotta market the hell out of this film. Anyways, prepare to get excited. This is really exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna see, but all I know is that they're gonna show more stuff. So anyways, what do you guys think about what you're gonna see in trailer number 2? Let me know in the comments section below. You know what I want to see? Just show us one Decepticon. Just show me what any of the Decepticons look like. I don't mind if I just see one of them. I also wouldn't mind seeing a transformation. I also wouldn't mind seeing Hot Rod. But if they just show me one of those 3 things, a Decepticon or a transformation or a Hot Rod, I will be very, very happy. And I'm sure once I see Hot Rod, I'll be like, what? Anyways, so stay tuned for a trailer description which comes out after CinemaCon or during CinemaCon, and then also stay tuned for when the trailer number 2 shows up online, or when you decide to watch it before Ghost in the Shell in IMAX 3D. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this episode. Once again, let me know what you think you're gonna see in trailer number 2 in the comment section below. And thank you so much for your support. As always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Raging Nation, and also follow me on Twitter at Raging Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.